Welcome to the 4th class trial of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, folks. Last episode we finished our investigation, noticed something strange about the two towers, which I think it's just because the tower has to move and or rotate, and that's, well, it has to rotate, but I think it also has to move to go to the next house, and they just weren't realizing that as they were going. So now we're going to set our skills, because I might be able to get new skills. I already have skills set. Algorithm. Maybe I didn't have anything skilled. Oh no, it's equipped. I didn't buy any new skills though. Oh, we can open the handbook and maybe buy some. Report card. Hajime. No, it's legit just my report card. Presents. That's my truth bullets. My e-pet. I don't remember. I don't remember how to buy things. That's just my system. Oh. I don't need anything new, I guess. I have it on mean. Yeah, good. Our preparations are finished. Let's put the killer away. Pretty sure it's Gundam, but I could be wrong.
Then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
I don't want to talk as much now.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go.
I thought you said you were tired.
Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is.
I believe her.
I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
Well, you guys know about as much as we do. Loud noises, he showed up dead.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Yes, sir.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Maybe we were.
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Damn.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
Yeah.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously.
Yeah.
As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer.
But this helps. Jesus, woman.
Anyway, it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
I believe the same.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry House dudes. One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
Hajime's a dude, he just wasn't over there.
You're the cruelest one here!
Now. Enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
Many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right?
Why did he get so like, huh? You think you know the weapon?
What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is just by looking. It wouldn't be that much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing that the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably the hammer. Why am I making an argument for this? Oh. Tipped over a pillar, maybe.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime!
That pillar, huh?
No.
No, the hammer!
New-looking hammer.
The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him!
No, because it was new
No,
looking.
that's wrong!
There was not an ounce of oily blood on it. There, my dude.
No, I can't accept that hammer was the murder weapon.
Exactly.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
Look how clean it was.
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body. Just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but the killer might have wiped off the oil later.
But why?
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Don't ever say that.
Baby gangster? Me?
Just so you all know, I was trying to test you guys. I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Nah, you did.
Seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
So the pillar isn't it.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
The only thing with the oil is the pedestal. The actual weapon has oil on it, but if it's something at the crime scene that had oil on it, it was the broken pillar.
I see!
That's the only thing that had oil.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon! Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar!
It could have fallen on him, I still say yes, but clobbered with it, no.
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Why?
We tried to move it, right?
Yeah, and it did not budge. Although Hajime didn't look like he tried very hard. Didn't I tell you? Sorry, I thought...
Yeah, that pillar was pretty freaking heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Nekomaru.
Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body! With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
Highly unlikely, but...
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid! He ain't the type to commit suicide!
No.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
Use your head, Akane. But it does bother me a little. The word suicide. Because of him. By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. The fourth murder was ruled a suicide. That's not wrong. Because the fourth death was Ogre. Maybe. The Ogre death was ruled a suicide. So, trying to go through the murders again. Mizono died. First. Yep. I went over this yesterday and now I can't remember who I said died in what order. Because Mizona was first. Who was second? I think Biker Dude was third or second. Third, I think. Could have been second, though. Either way, the suicide would have been Ogre. So. But I don't think the third killings was Celeste killing the double. I can't remember the order now. I remembered it just yesterday recording the other episodes. No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomura would commit suicide.
But that's a problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
Tipping it over.
Huh? For reals?
Yes, for reals.
I see. So my gut was right after all.
For
All
reals.
right. It's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Damn, you got a fucking battle cry and everything, girl. Unless he did kill himself. That'd be different. Okay.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
The wire.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
I think it's the wire.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
Okay. The killer murdered Nekomura by tipping over that pillar. Is that really it?
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Good night, button.
If the pillar was not lifted,
Oil on the floor.
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl. I'm getting hella excited.
I don't know. None of this is matching up.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not beating him with it is beyond.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could
I'm
probably
gonna
tip it
absorb
over.
the weight.
Considering the pillar's weight,
We're
it
gonna
probably exerts.
Sonia!
fire it at the pillar.
I'm getting hella excited.
That doesn't add up for
There's
me.
no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not beating him with it is beyond a.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Nope. Fuck. Do you cease your questioning and stay back? The killer tipped over the pillar.
Damn it!
There's no need to lift that pillar.
Something ain't adding up. What do I fire at it? What do I fire at it? So I thought the wire, because he was tied up. But there's the chain on the door.
If the pillar was not lifted,
Why'd I do that?
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
Good night button oil.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Okay, hold on.
Sonia, you go. I'm getting hella
Hello,
excited.
fragments.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not beating him with it is beyond a.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Yeah, pillar fragments. There's pillar fragments under him. I was thinking, wait, hold on. There was the fragments under him. Although I wouldn't have shot it at that.
Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar.
Normally.
Then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
Yeah, fragments.
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body.
Which makes zero sense.
If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too, but it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
So he was not killed with the pillar.
They didn't tip it over. Then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
I don't know if they did.
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
But there's blood on it.
There's no way I
Well,
can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Not yet.
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Well, he always notices something we
Then I
don't.
shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, same as usual. You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Hey, Nagito. What the hell happened to you?
Yeah, really though.
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Now he's just a prick.
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
If you tied the wire around his head, because there was a noose-like part, you could rip his head off.
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
So, Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
Really?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Are you confessing?
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark devas of destruction.
Do you really like him?
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
Yes, ma'am.
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you?
Supposed to be.
Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
Yeah.
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right?
Well,
Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse.
it's built weird.
Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
But they're not linked. That's the
It is
puzzle.
undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Ugh, never mind. Pin the hair back for the trial.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Faux show. The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Because it ain't. Make for arguments. So the wire, nope. The gun, nope, nope. The free figures count, nope. The wall clocks are working around up. The strange feeling in tower.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower
Could be the strange
are
feeling.
actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
No.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same price. I mean, the walls are different colors.
Yeah, it don't
And the
matter.
designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem.
Oh, we didn't.
Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
No, something's... No. This whole time we've been thinking the two towers are the same building, but... That was the only mystery. There's no way Nagito would mention it here.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same.
No. Strange feeling.
No, that's wrong.
It's the perfect one to shoot it at. Only one that made perfect sense.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
It's the same tower. But they're not in the same location.
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange?
A little bit.
When we went to Great Tower from Great Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
Yeah.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something.
But if it only rotated, the problem there is the door that had the chain on it wouldn't have opened for us, so it's a completely different door.
If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
He's wrong.
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building.
Bow down.
Okay, calm down. Calm down, Zonia.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Oh, come on.
Well, we were moving from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
Girl, you are daft.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
Girl, you hurt my head. Broken doorknob? I don't know.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled.
Ooh.
And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Why can't I keep going? So I'm supposed to shoot at that? I need to counter her remarks and wait for an opportunity.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled.
No.
And Nekomaru could have been moved piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
I need... I don't know which thing.
There are many different ways.
Broken doorknob.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Okay, I'm not... I think I see what's going on. I only have so many cuts.
There are many different ways.
I didn't realize.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
No. Advance.
Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time.
Wouldn't have...
That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
Well, probably. He's
It
just a
seems
bear.
you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything could have moved it all, easy as pie.
No.
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene.
Nope.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Can't move oil on the floor, bitch.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
You know, slurp it up and
The position of
move it?
Nekomaru's
Nah, I don't
body
think
until
so.
it changed. The oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
then it's impossible to think it was moved.
Exactly. She can go fuck off for a minute.
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
I can. You are a little on the... hanging on the edge, I'm gonna say.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the E-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
It's a building that moves. Come on, Chiaki.
No idea, huh?
The mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. But we do! The only thing we can do is rely on the person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up.
You said you don't want to die, so...
Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
Oh.
It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine what, though? Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
How do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
He performed the appropriate action in order to learn the secret. Could he be talking about the life-threatening game?
I see!
That's the only thing that makes sense again.
You're talking about the final dead room, right? You cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it.
In that
In
window.
the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
We finally know.
Strange scenery?
I've been itching to know.
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You did.
A picture?
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
I am hyped to know what this is. As he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again.
So that's an exit. The rooms are not connected at all.
I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room.
Okay.
But don't you think it's weird?
Yeah.
If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking,
How do we... Okay, so maybe it's just it goes up and down and doesn't rotate?
then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this picture.
Then let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Is this a new name? What doesn't make sense in this picture?
Here!
Yeah. There's no other hall.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was,
There should be a hall.
Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
Exactly.
I see. And is that it?
Like I said, there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. It just makes sense in this picture. All of a sudden I don't feel it. I'm staring.
Here!
The trees!
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right?
But it was supposed to be on the first floor.
If that's
It's
the
in
case,
the air.
then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry.
That makes sense. Never mind. I'm
Yeah,
bad
it
there.
should have been.
Then this is definitely strange.
Because this is not on the first
This
floor.
photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angle suggests it was taken from higher up.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this.
Sure.
It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student. Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
Maybe this is his ultimate talent. Another clue. Is he talking about that one time? Why, hello there, Hajime. Yeah, it could just be that these two places are in the same... They're the same house, one's above, one's below. And the tower's the difference. Nagito, where are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up. How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already?
It's not across from each other, it's above and below.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Was that thing just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse structure? The reason Nagito will appear from the third floor? Using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Alright, let's do this. Logic dive. Love this. I do actually enjoy this. Hell yeah. Can't remember how to jump. Okay. Hell yeah! We're gonna get questions soon. Oh. Oh! Okay. The Strawberry House and Grape House both exist. They exist. They have to. That ain't hard. Woo! Jeepers. Okay. The Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? They're the same building. Just, again, one's above, one's below. I'd say the bottom floor of the tower is just an it just goes up and down. As well, kind of like an elevator. Oh! It's going way too fast. That's fine. Okay. The Strawberry House and Grape House positioned vertically, not horizontally. And that's why he dropped down from Strawberry House to get to Grape.
It's all coming together.
Yeah, it is. That was actually... I'm glad I came to the conclusion, but I didn't earlier.
I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
Yeah, what? Nagito, I'm gonna smack you so hard.
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There was only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House.
Below.
Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Same building, different floors?
See, now he's panicking. I know it's you!
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
You think about it like that. Based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
On that. Where Strawberry House is located. The floors above Grape.
See! On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located.
Come on, people, get it.
Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle.
I gotta pour a drinky poo. This is getting... You guys might hear it. Sorry if it's loud in your ears. But it's getting intense. And I would like to have a drink for the rest of this trial. Doing it live.
Altogether, this means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Oh, snap! I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
Fake.
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it?
It would. You could do it.
Disregarding the tower, we fully believe the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse.
I'll tell you, these games are smart. Like, sometimes the dialogue is iffy. Sometimes the logic's loose. But some of the shit they do come up with here is genius, in my opinion.
Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Thanks, Monokuma.
Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then it's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
I mean, it's Monokuma.
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building.
It just moves up and down.
Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House, Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Elevator.
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
My god, she's just not into him.
I'll definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
He's gonna get it completely wrong, too. And we're gonna correct him. I feel bad. Strange feeling.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
With a broken
Hurry up,
doorknob.
dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Now I can go.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Neither.
Shut up! Just pick one of them.
But no. Dummy of Nekomaru's body existed. Does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? But is something like that even possible?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
So the broken doorknob don't work there then.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
Could be the wire.
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them. I'm gonna
I'm
solve
gonna
this.
shoot the wire
Hurry
at
up.
it.
One of the
Could
bodies
be.
in one of was actually a dummy.
No, okay, not the wire. Okay, this
Damn
is
it!
it.
I'm gonna solve this.
Open the one more thing now. Okay. So we have Monochrome File 4. After robotic transformation. Okay, he's just had the front hand assist severely damaged beyond repair. So that should be considered because of death. Despite the fact that arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs are actually designed to be detachable and seem to suffer through severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of his body were damaged. Okay, the wire was in good luck. In a flash.
Hurry up, dummy!
One of the bodies in one was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight.
Yeah.
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just
Neither.
pick one of them.
Neither. Should be something.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the was actually a dummy.
No, not shooting at you.
Damn it!
Fuck, I don't know.
I'm gonna.
Mechanical body. I wouldn't.
Then hurry up, dumbass!
One of the.
I'm not sure on this one. I'm really not. I gotta think here. I'm not sure. Maybe the strange feeling
Was
again.
actually a dummy.
That doesn't make
that's
sense
wrong.
to me, though. Yes, there was a strange feeling in the tower, but what's that have to do with a dummy? That's
Nekomaru's
where
body
this game
wasn't a dummy.
bugs me a little bit.
That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
As I said, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. Never mind, he did say that, didn't he?
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built the dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
She's calling out Kazuichi?
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer. If he was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
Yeah.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
Ah!
I'm even more disappointed.
However, Even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both
Turn on the
towers,
fan.
even
So
though
if
it
you
was
guys hear it
supposed to
again.
be on different floors.
It's warm in my room here.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
Up and down.
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
Oh, they're all really shocked. A device that transports things to different floors in the same building. See, this is where the game is not as genius. I feel like I've seen that before. No shit, you used one to get here. It's an elevator! This is where the game does kind of drive me. I didn't mean to break it. Elevator. I'm gonna break that. Guys, it's a V, sorry. V A T O. We need an R. Got her.
I got it!
Look at me, trying to go E-L-E-A for elevator. My god, I'm retarded sometimes.
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Yeah,
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
in the tower.
The tower itself. The inside of the tower is one big elevator.
And it didn't rotate. I said
Which
it
means the
rotated.
tower was designed so that the
Originally.
whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
And we thought it was because the lights were changing and
I see.
doors.
We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower? And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry
Or
Tower.
of a bundle of grapes, but
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
other than to make you think that the house is connected vertically.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right? But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken off.
Indubitably it was.
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
Something that hasn't changed have in common? The things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. That includes the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about this stuff for a while. What else didn't change? There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The one thing these all have in common, they were all huge, they were all on the floor.
I see!
Yeah, not on the wall.
Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change? And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer. The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
The The elevator has something unique about it. There's no ceiling. You can only enter one side at a time. Only the floor moves, and it's an enormous circle. Could be this enormous circle. And you can only enter one side at a time. No, that doesn't make sense. All elevators are...
Damn it!
That was just clicking because it was there. I think it's because it's an enormous circle. No, it's not enormous.
Damn it!
Okay, so there's no ceiling. Are you serious? Only the floor moves?
I see!
But that's how an elevator...
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Sorry if I look stupid there, but... Christ.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape
Okay,
design.
now that... I guess, yes, that makes sense.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
The
I
outside.
want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show. Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
To make us think of it vertical.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Hi,
Did you
Monokuma.
hear that, Monami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
I do love the arguing between
Then I'll
these two.
take responsibility and gently caress you.
Ew.
Wait, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
Yeah.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
Well, that was just whoever did the murder didn't know how the building was connected, and they wanted, as I said, to make it seem like somebody from Strawberry Tower. No, make it seem like somebody from Grape Tower did it by blocking off Strawberry Tower so that no one could get in. They were trying to frame Grape Tower.
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair the button, but hold on, even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as the chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all.
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse.
But I don't think they actually knew. I think they did it to try to make it
The appearance
to
of a
frame.
body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building.
Unless
In
they
that
did figure it out, I
situation,
guess.
if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand.
You know what? Never mind. That kind of makes sense. But at the same time, if they've seen that it might have been an elevator, that doesn't make sense at all.
And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building.
Yeah.
The
Things are
killer
clicking.
wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
Another main clue that we gotta figure out is who else completed the final dead room, because whoever did that is obviously the
They
murderer. too.
destroyed the button and
Gundam.
wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
Yeah.
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a
Is-
pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
You have been shunned, dude.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
Let's see, now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
if that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side.
No, that's because the elevator rotates 180 degrees.
But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator.
We have this figured out already, Gunman.
Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree. What does this mean? We figured this out. Well, he did. If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be on the same as both houses. Not if it turned 180! But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in the Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Is it in my evidence? Should be. Kane's account, Fihika's account, contact elevator, it's Kazuichi's account. Should be Kazuichi's account. I'm gonna open and read Kazuichi's account just to double check. Okay, that the compass needle spot 180 degrees, one side the contact elevator.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
That's fine.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
That's fine.
Which means your reasoning
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Okay, it's still Kazuichi's account. So Gunman said you have magic arguments, it sounds like it makes sense, but is that really correct?
the two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
It's fine.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Damn it!
Where's my other
The
evidence?
two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in...
Which means you're...
It's clearly
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
I think I'm gonna be shooting at the vertically.
The two houses are
The elevator should...
vertically, not horizontally.
Yeah, okay.
No,
I
that's
knew it was
wrong.
going to be scamp, but all they were saying is if they are, it should be moving vertically, which is true, so I don't want to
The elevator
contradict
wasn't
that.
just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Hell yeah.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Yup.
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees.
So that would change your perspective.
It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
Okay, that's not how I thought it was gonna move. That's wild!
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
This building is whacked, man.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
We are in an amusement park.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
He's a bear.
Say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
Ow.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff.
I think we're done
What's
with it.
the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the
Octagon, I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my. I can't believe I have to explain that now.
Come on.
As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
Well, an octagon is 8-sided shape. 8-sided shape.
I see!
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
I'm gonna kill him.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Place befitting of the name Octagon. Six, 4.
Crap!
Grape Tower. No. House is the octagon, but it's House 4-sided. You're right. Looks like a woman's understanding. Well, I don't fucking know. The fuck is this? The top green.
Here!
But that's 6-sided. That's hexagonal.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house?
Okay, but that 4 plus 6 is 10. Just putting that out there.
If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I mean, maybe.
That's basically the gist of it.
I guess maybe I'm not understanding the math on that.
The true identity of the octagon.
No, I get it now.
Secret room in the depths of the final dead room.
That's fucked,
in
man.
In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
That's fucked.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
Geometry was my worst math subject, so bear with me there. I suck at geometry for whatever reason.
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the octagon.
But I mean, I'm a mechanic. I don't need to know my geometry, really. I just need to know a little bit, but basically not a ton. I fix things.
Learned? The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse, which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
That makes sense, yeah.
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery. And then thought of a way to kill, making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building.
Again, makes sense.
More importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
Is the funhouse the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer? Who did that? Christ. Suspend. Well.
Hiya!
Well, hello there. I thought of a new bad word to call Monami. I can already tell it will be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monami is a serious Stafalty? That's much more than I expected. Stuff-atly, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack incorporating all 3 of these would be. Ta-da. Oh, Staffatly. Haha. There's a fat hidden in there.
Okay, everyone.
Okay,
All
everyone.
together
Monami is a serious Staffatly. Yes, I would love to save the current progress on slot 11, because it doesn't take up a bunch of... So...
Hello! I hope your day is well!
It's always well, mon ami. We will continue the trial in the next episode. We should be able to finish it within another hour episode. See y'all then. First half, basically all we did was figure out the structure, so... that part is solved. See you in the next episode, though.